when these two comets collide and you see the cross in the sky, and they probably think it's judgment is upon them, and you see the cross in the sky, you will remember this video.
The warning will consist of an explosion in the sky. The sky shall roll back like a scroll, and the force of this explosion shall go into the very core of the human. At the time of this warning, every person upon earth will see their sins as God sees them.
And you see your sins, know that that is your opportunity to ask for forgiveness.
Chastisement will follow the warning. One will follow the other. The chastisement will consist of two parts. The first part being World War III. The second part being the ball of redemption, which will be a chastising comet, or a fiery comet which will strike the earth.
In the final days, we will look up in our heavens, and we will witness the return of the two brothers, and they will return the earth to its natural rotation, which is counterclockwise. Pogang Hoya is the guardian of our North Pole, and his brother, Polongai Hoya, is the guardian of the South Pole.
And half of the mountains shall remove toward the north, and half of it toward the south. And ye shall flee to the valley of the mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall reach unto Azal. Yea, ye shall flee like as ye fled from before the earthquake in the days of Uzziah king of Judah. And the Lord my God shall come, and all the saints with thee.
The twins will be seen in our northwestern skies. They will come and visit to see who still remembered the original teachings, flying in their putovaks, or flying shields. They will bring many of their star family with them in the final days. The return of the blue star Kachina, who is also known as Nangag Sohu, will be the alarm clock that tells us of the new day and the new way of life, a new world that is coming. This is where the changes will begin. They will start as fires that burn within us. Not far behind the twins will come the purifier, the red star Kachina, who will bring the day of purification. On this day, the earth, her creatures, and all life as we know it will change forever. There will be messengers that will precede this coming of the purifier. They will leave messages to those on earth who remember the old ways. From the purifier will issue forth a great red light. All things will change in their manner of being. Every living thing will be offered the opportunity to change from the largest to the smallest thing. Those who return to the ways given to us in the original teachings and live a natural way of life will not be touched by the coming of the purifier. They will survive and build the new world. Only in the ancient teachings will the ability to understand the message be found. Many will appear to have lost their souls in these final days. So intense will be the nature of the changes, be that those who are weak in spiritual awareness will go insane.
Man suffers not only for what he does but for what he fails to do. He is not chastised for making mistakes but for failing to recognize and rectify them. Then the great canopy of dust and cloud which encompassed the earth, enshrouding it in heavy darkness, was pierced by ruddy light, and the canopy swept down in great cloudbursts and raging storm waters.
No living thing will go untouched, here or in the heavens. The way through this time, it is said, is to be found in our hearts, and reuniting with our spiritual self.
That the hearts of mankind today are so hardened, that very soon after this warning, many upon earth will return to their sinful way of life. Many will return back onto the wide road to perdition. And because of this, Our Lady has told us that the chastisement will follow the warning.